As you know, the end of October brought Halloween, but also, appropriately, the Fine Arts Center's production of Terry Pratchett's Wyrd Sisters.
Wyrd Sisters is a play based on the book Wyrd Sisters by Terry Pratchett. And it's about these three witches that live in on the Discworld. The Discworld is a place that is flat and round and travels on the back of 4 elephants, which is on the back of a space turtle that swims through the universe. He does satire through fantasy. And Wyrd Sisters is his satire on Shakespeare. Wyrd Sisters and Shakespeare are the 3 witches from Macbeth. And so this play is sort of what if you looked at it from the witch's point of view instead of Macbeth's point of view? It's very funny. It has a lot of references to Shakespeare, a lot of direct lines. In fact, it starts exactly the same way Macbeth starts. In the original Macbeth, it's, "When shall we 3 meet again, in thunder, lightning, or in rain?" And in this one, it's, "When shall we 3 meet again? I can do next Tuesday." So it sets up the comedy that's obviously, we're not taking it as seriously as we would Macbeth. Many years ago, I discovered another play that Stephen Briggs, who did this play, who adapted the book into a play, did called Mort. It's one of his earlier works. It's a lot easier to do because it only has 4 characters. But when I found this one, I knew I wanted to do it. Terry Pratchett died about 3 years ago, and it was like a favorite uncle dying. You know, it was very difficult. And I've always wanted to do one. I never had enough actors to do this one because it requires, well, there are 20 actors in this, and several of them, about 10 of them are playing multiple characters. So it required a lot of students, and we have built our program up large enough to do it. And a lot of our actors also worked costume crew and prop crew and worked on the sets, and so it's great. All actors should learn tech. All techies should at some point act. So you get a feel for what everybody else is doing, so you don't look down on anybody, because everybody has a really important part to play. And even the person with the smallest role, that person is just as important as the leads. They've got to be just as strong. So yeah, it's a juggling act. We lost a whole week of rehearsal because of the rain. Remember the rain we had a few weeks ago? And they really stepped up because we lost a very substantial amount of rehearsal time. And this is not an easy play. It has so many moving parts. I seem to have always picked one with a lot of moving parts. I don't know why that is, but so I finally had the talent and the time to do it. And so I was very, very, very happy to be able to do it. Anything by Terry Pratchett I love, but to have it in play form, which is of course my form of art, and to have his book that's about plays and about Shakespeare, who is also one of my favorite writers, it's kind of a dream come true, really.
For HCC Beat, this is Randall Williams.